Hi guys, this is NBA Play. This is episode 30 with Jeremy. Jeremy, how long have you been watching the NBA?
Oh man, I remember getting a pack of NBA cards when I was 5 years old, and I pulled a Jordan in it, and I was screaming at my dad that I pulled a Jordan. So I remember caring about the NBA at age 5 and getting trading cards back then. So probably even before that.
And one of the coolest things that I'll always remember about you is that you have gone to see LeBron every single year.
Yeah, every year, almost every year. Yeah, since
Mhm.
2009, my first NBA game was the crab dribble game in DC, where he
Mm.
traveled on the game-winning layup. They called it, and after the game, he said, "That was just my crab dribble." That was my first NBA game, so been a big fan for a long time.
All right, buddy. So I hope that we get maybe we'll get some LeBron related question today. So let's play. Do you have any preference about which game you like to play today first?
No, we can just go in order. That's fine.
All right, let's go with full court guess. So here we'll be given 3 different clues, and then we're supposed to figure out which player it is. So I'll always let the guest go with the first thing that pops into their mind. So today's player is clue number 1, went to Santa Clara. Clue number 2, 12th overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft. And clue number 3, he had 18 points in game 1 of the Western Conference semifinal.
All right, so I don't know anyone who went to Santa Clara off my top of my head. 2022 NBA draft puts a few people in my head. Well, it puts one person in my head, and he is in the Western Conference. So this might be wrong, but I would guess Christian Braun, since he is in the Western Conference semifinal. He was drafted in 2022. I don't know where he went to college, but it's the first person that comes to mind.
And you think he had 18 points in the first game?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't remember how much points he got.
Okay, we can get a few. We get a few attempts.
We got 5 guesses.
Well, yeah. I think we have lots of guesses. So I'm thinking that the Dallas series has only had one game. So it could be from 2 years ago. It could be that. No, there's no way. It's not Jalen Williams, right? No, he's.
Is he in his second year?
I feel like he was in the same class as Banchero. Yeah.
So he is second year then.
Okay, so let's go with Brown first, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 4 attempts left. It's not him.
Yep.
So, would you like to try Jalen?
Yeah, let's try it.
All right. Let's see. No, it's not him. You know why? Because he went 4 for 4 on field goals. I just remember that stat.
Then
it could be free throws. Yeah,
free throws and threes would get you there.
Yeah. Okay.
I must admit I haven't watched much of this series. I haven't watched any OKC.
Oh, it is him. It is him. It
Nice.
is him. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for the assist. I would not have come up with him.
But I doubted myself, right? Because I remember that stat. Yeah, he's a very exciting player. Okay, so let's go with Hoop Connect next. So here we'll be given 2 different NBA players, and we're supposed to find somebody that played with both of them. So today's teammates are Al Horford and Donovan Mitchell.
I'm trying to think of the timeline when Al Horford was in Atlanta. Because if Horford was in Atlanta in 2019, then the answer, and let me think here. No.
I think close in the bubble year, I think he was in OKC.
Okay, then it's not in Atlanta.
So I think Boston had traded him to OKC.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. We didn't burn one of our attempts there.
So let's see. So Donovan was Jazz to Cavs, and Horford's been on a
Mhm.
handful of teams.
So it might be easier to think about Donovan.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's think about Garland, Strus, Dean Wade, no, Mobley, Jared Allen, no, none of those guys. And if you think about Donovan Mitchell in Utah, we can think about Conley, Gobert, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Jeremy Grant. Yeah, but I can't find a link in between them. Okay, so I'm gonna think about Celtic players right now. So obviously, Tatum and Jalen are out. Porzingis, no. Porzingis didn't play. Sam Hauser, Pritchard.
Man, good thing there's no timer. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so I'm just thinking out loud just to see if
Where's Karis LeVert played? Was it just Brooklyn and Cleveland, or is there another place he's played that would link them?
I think that might be a good one. Do you want to try it?
I can't mentally link them step by step. I don't remember where he was, if he's been anywhere else.
Because I know Al Horford before, so I can kind of trace him in my head. In 2020, he was with Philadelphia.
Okay, but wasn't Horford also in Philadelphia for a season?
Sorry, I said Horford was in Philadelphia.
Oh, I thought you meant Karis. I was like, oh, that's it.
No. I can't remember. I remember those teams having like Ben Simmons and so I can remember Horford in OKC and then only back with the Celtics. That's it.
If you give me an extra step, I can draw a few lines that probably connect them, but I can't draw like a 3-point line that goes Donovan, point, Al. Because like Ben Simmons was on Sixers and Nets, Karis LeVert was on Nets and Cavs. So there's your 4-point connection, but I need a 3-point connection.
What about Oubre? Would Oubre have played with maybe Donovan?
Was he in Utah?
I remember him being with Charlotte.
Yeah, he was with Charlotte and with the Sixers, but I can't think of him being with Donovan in Cleveland or Utah.
Okay, so would you like to try, maybe we go for LeVert here now?
Yeah, that feels like a shot in the dark, but we could try it.
Okay, and then maybe we can think about a little bit deeper about somebody else. And It is not him. We got 2 tries left. I'm just trying to think of a player that would be at the end of the Cavs bench. So I can think of Cedi Osman that played with the Cavaliers, but he just left last year. What about somebody like Ricky? No. I was gonna say Ricky Rubio because he was with Cleveland, but I don't think him and Donovan overlapped.
And if they did he and Al ever play on the same team? I don't think they did.
Who?
He and Al Horford never overlapped, did they?
No. Yeah. What about Jordan Clarkson?
So he was in Utah.
Jordan Clarkson, I think he was in Utah.
Yes. And he has played with the Lakers. And has he played anywhere else?
Lakers, Utah. I can't think of anybody else. No, so that doesn't make sense. Okay, what about if we think about the OKC teams that had, so like Chris Paul used to be there with SGA. Who else used to be on those teams? Horford.
Yeah, Westbrook was there briefly. Paul George was there briefly. But that doesn't get us to Cleveland or to Utah in either case.
Who's at the end of the bench in Boston currently? I can think of that player, Svi Mykhailiuk. Can you link him to Donovan Mitchell?
Did he?
He's been traded a bunch of times.
Yeah, let's try him.
Let's try him?
Yeah,
okay,
let's do it.
And if we don't get this one, so if we don't get this one, then we can try either my wild cards, which are Jeff Green or Brook Lopez.
Yeah, so go for it.
No.
So Jeff Green wasn't in Cleveland when Donovan was. And I don't know if he was in Boston when Al was. He's been on both teams, right?
Yeah.
Let me think here. Jeff Green.
Oof. This is a difficult one.
Might have to take the L here. We've spent a lot of time on it, and I'm
All
not
right.
with anything.
So let's go with Jeff Green.
Yeah, send it. I think we
Uncle
missed
Jeff.
it.
Nope.
I'd love to know the answer. They're going to tell us? They're not going to tell us.
No. It's just gonna stick in the back of our heads for a while. I have a few of these where I'm like, wow. All right. So now we can play. Let's go and play rank. So
All right.
here we are supposed to rank 5 different events in order. So today we're given 5 players. So we get Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, and Tatum. So we gotta rank these players by career playoff 3 points made.
Okay.
So overall career 3-pointers made. So who are you feeling good about?
Honestly, I think this is a tough one.
It is a little bit of a tough one
because our 2 Celtics are youngish, but they've been in the playoffs every single year.
Yeah.
Donovan, Kyrie, Luka, been around a little bit longer, I think. But
yeah.
Or I guess Luka about the same age as Jason and Jaylen.
He is.
Yeah, and Kyrie been around
Kyrie
longer.
would be the oldest.
Yeah, but hasn't always made the playoffs. Hasn't always been healthy in the playoffs.
Yeah, it'll be really tight for sure.
Yeah.
Now, so Luka has always been a really good 3-point shooter. Maybe Tatum and Brown have developed into 3-point shooters. Donovan has always been a 3-point shooter.
I would probably put Jaylen Brown the lowest if I had to guess.
Yeah, I would. I think that would make sense.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go next?
I want to put Donovan at the top, but I don't know if that's accurate. Probably Donovan or Kyrie at the top.
I feel good about Donovan, but yeah, I feel equally good about Kyrie.
Let's do Donovan 1, Kyrie 2.
Yeah.
And I would probably say Luka 3, Jason 4.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
Yes. I feel good about that logic.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna press enter, and none of them are correct. This is where we get to learn something new today.
Yeah. Well, apparently I
Alright,
need to learn a
so-
lot because I'm not off to a great start.
Okay, so we could try to switch Kyrie and Donovan Mitchell.
Let's do that. Let's flop our Celtics in their
But
spots
then
too.
we also have to move Luka. So
And then we
that's the
can put
problem.
then we can put Luka down 1. So let's
Well,
start
so
with Donovan and
then-
Kyrie.
Donovan. So you want to keep Donovan and Kyrie at the top?
No, I want to swap them.
Okay. And then what do you want to do with Luka?
Move him down to 4.
Wow.
You want him up?
Yeah, I don't know. This is where it gets tough.
Let's go Kyrie. Okay, then let's go Kyrie 1, Luka 2, Donovan 3.
Okay. So Kyrie 1, Luka, Donovan, and then
Then I guess I go Jalen, Jason this time.
yeah.
And let's make it clear. We want to go number 1 is the highest, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Let's see what we
All
got.
right, so let's see. And what? None
They're
of them
all
are
wrong.
correct. Wow. So
Cool.
Kyrie is not definitely is not in the top 2. And Luka is not in the top. No. Kyrie is not in the top 2. Maybe Luka's number 1.
Let's see. So
And
now
then
we
Tatum.
have-
So maybe Luka, Tatum, Jalen, something like that.
Luka, Tatum, Jalen, Donovan, Kyrie, or Kyrie, Donovan. Yeah.
Okay, so help me out here. So we said
You want Luka first?
Luka first, and then I said Tatum.
Yeah. It can't be Donovan. Can't be Kyrie. So it has to be one of our Celtics. Third can't be Luka or Donovan.
So who do you want to be second? Sorry.
Oh, I thought we were doing Jason Tatum second. Sorry.
Yeah. I had him, but then I got confused. Okay, so who would
my
be
bad.
third? We got.
Can't be Luka. Can't be Donovan.
So
you
it could
could
be
do-
Kyrie,
Yeah.
Donovan, or Jalen.
We could try. Can't be Donovan. So we could try Kyrie,
Yeah.
then Donovan.
But I think we already had Jalen Brown at the bottom.
You're right. You're right.
But-
It can't be a Celtic in 4 or 5.
So why don't we switch Kyrie and Jalen?
Yep. I think we have to.
All right. So there's also the chance that there's a glitch in the game, because usually I get like 1 or 2 correct by this moment. So let's try. And wow, we only got 1 of them correct. So the official answers are we ran out of tries.
Wow.
So we got Tatum. Wow, Tatum first. I can't believe that. Jalen second, Kyrie third, Donovan fourth, and Luka all the way at the bottom. Huge gap.
Donovan
Can't believe
seems
that.
incredibly low for how long he's been in the
Wow.
league.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. All right. So today we learned something new. Whew. All right. So that's 1 out of 3 possible wins. It's time to go to career path. Come on, let's get above 50%. And for career path, today's player is
All right.
Canadian. Okay. So we got Tristan Thompson. Do you recall any of the teams that he has been on?
Cavs first.
Yeah, I know this one. And he's currently with the Cavs.
And
so-
second to last was the Kings, wasn't it? Wasn't his second to last stint in Sacramento?
I can't recall. No. He was with the Lakers.
Lakers.
Because
Okay.
remember he I don't know, someone went on TV and said he should be on it. I think one of the Kardashians.
Oh,
think
and
one
he
of the-
was on that team that lost to Denver. That's right. Last year.
Yeah. So
That's right.
Lakers. Okay, so we got a good start here.
I don't remember the middle of his career. I remember seeing him on all these teams briefly, but I don't remember the order. So after Cleveland, LeBron left. I don't remember where he went after that. I want to say he went to Chicago after that, but I don't remember if that's accurate.
Okay, we can try Chicago. East Coast team for you. And then let's say he was, I don't know.
I think he was with the Kings before the Lakers, wasn't he?
Okay, so let's try the Kings. And then at some point, we got Chicago or Pacers.
We got Pacers and Celtics left.
Yeah.
Let's go Celtics, Pacers.
Celtics and Pacers. Yep. All right, so I feel very good about this one.
I feel good about the start and the end. I don't feel good about the middle.
But we can shuffle them around, right, with our different attempts. So
and will it tell us how many are right?
So 4 of these are correct. 4 out of the 7.
Okay. So it's probably that middle. So it's 2 through 5 that I'm not sure about.
Mm-hmm.
So let me make a quick note here about what we have.
So I'll be able to remember the beginning and the end. Sacramento, Lakers, Cleveland. That's easy for me. So in the middle we got second Bulls, third Celtics, fourth Pacers, and then fifth Kings. So I feel like it's 2 to 4 where we're mixed up.
Yeah. So let's swap Bulls and Celtics.
Mm-hmm. But then we have to also switch a third one.
We could switch Indiana, Sacramento too.
That doesn't make sense. That's too many changes. So we only have to change 3 of them. So it could be 2, 3, or 4.
Okay. So if we kind of imagine those 3 in a row and we kind of just shift them all up and put the Bulls at 4, you go Boston, Indiana. Well, yeah, Boston, Indiana, Chicago. That could do it.
Boston, Indiana, Chicago. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. So Boston, Indiana, and Chicago. And then the Cavs were first. The Lakers, the Kings were here.
Yep.
And the Cavs were here. So let's see. Oops, that's okay. So let's see. We still got 4 of them. We still got something mixed up in the middle. So we know for sure that the first one is correct. 5th, 6th, and 7th. So something between the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is not right. So,
So yes, that you're right. That confirms that our top and last 3 are correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means he has to have been briefly in Indianapolis between the Cavs and the Celtics and Bulls, right?
So are we saying Pacers 2nd, Chicago 4, Chicago 3, and then Celtics 4th?
I mean, I guess it has to be that, right?
Okay, so would you remember that?
I'm writing them down here on this piece of paper.
Okay. All right, sounds good. All right, so we said who's 2nd?
2nd now has to be Indianapolis or Indiana.
Indianapolis.
Then Chicago.
All right.
Then Celtics.
On the first attempt that we did, didn't we have Chicago, the Celtics 4th?
No, we had the Celtics 3rd on the first attempt.
Okay. All right. So seems like we're about to collect another W. All right. So did I get them all correct?
Cavs, Pacers, Bulls, Boston, Kings. Yeah, this based on the info we're getting, this should be right.
Let's go for the W. No.
Okay, so our problem was the Kings. So why did it say we had 4 right then?
Yeah. Little glitches in the game, I guess. Oh well. No worries. So let's see. Yeah, he was with Cleveland, Boston,
Yeah, I thought he was with
Sacramento.
Boston second, but I didn't have him in Sacramento third ever.
Yeah, the game misguided us a little bit.
A little bit there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. So that's 1 out of 4 wins. So now we gotta redeem ourselves with the toughest game out of all of them. So let's go at this moment to play NBA IQ. So for NBA IQ, there's a timer. So it puts a lot of pressure on me. So just try to tell me as many names that pop into your head while we get the timer. Deal?
All right.
All right. And today's question is: list the players in NBA history to win at least 3 MVP awards. 3
All
MVP awards. So
LeBron.
We got 2 minutes.
Yep.
So
LeBron, Jordan.
There's a lot. There's a long list.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan. Oh no, Michael.
Michael Jordan. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
LeBron. Yep.
Got it.
Let's see, and we can be wrong a bunch too.
Yeah.
Here
The timer is the problem.
Got it. I'll make the screen bigger so I can read better. There we go. Did Wilt win multiples?
I put Wilt already.
Okay. You're looking for Jerry West, not David West.
Jerry West. Nope.
I think here I can imagine Kobe won it once.
Nope, not Kobe.
Nash only won it twice, right?
Yeah. Giannis
won it
like
once or twice, I think.
What about Shaq?
You got Wilt. Shaq won twice.
Old players. We gotta think of old players, I think.
Yeah.
Kareem.
So, did you try Magic yet?
No, I will try right now. Magic. So Kareem, number 1 at the top.
Got Magic.
Yep.
So we have a 4 or a 5X left.
Larry Bird.
We can try him. I don't know if he got.
Okay, but he's in it. We're missing 2. 30 seconds left.
Let's see.
Maybe Durant. I don't know. Oh, Duncan. Tim Duncan. Do it.
Duncan had 2, I think.
All right, so
Moses Malone, I was not going to get.
I knew there was a historical player.
We should have gotten Bill Russell. I would not have gotten Moses Malone though.
No. I think that this is the first time Moses Malone pops up in this game for me. So definitely not someone that I would have gotten. Oh well, today was challenging but fun. Great to hear your voice. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah,
and
you too.
You're welcome to come anytime online so we can beat this record.
So is this the lowest score you've had among all your attendees?
No. I've gotten 1 out of 5, maybe like 4 times. But I've never gone blanked. So those
I'll
are
have
the
to come back and we can get that 0.
That would be a really embarrassing day if so. But there's been times where I start 0-3 and I'm like, oh my god, like I need to erase this. Like this can't be on the internet.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll come back in a few weeks and we'll get that 0 together. How about
that? That sounds fun. Hey,
all right.
You gotta go out there and break some records, right?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. And if you want to stick around, you're welcome to. Deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, see ya.